And I'm going to say, what's up? What's happening, homie? Welcome,
Hello.
welcome, welcome, people, to another edition, a good edition of Our Take. Y'all know who I am. I'm Farrah, the hostess with the mostest. Y'all know my homie over here,
That's
T
Mr.
Double.
That's Mr. T Double. I just can't wait. I just cannot wait. It's there. It's right. I can taste it. I can
It's
taste
football
it.
time, it's football time, it's football time, it's football time.
Oh,
Woo!
sorry.
Oh,
Get
okay, I'm
respectful.
bad.
Yeah,
I'm bad. But
yeah.
thank y'all for joining. Everybody who is joining us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube, all those good Ellis. And if you're on replay, appreciate you the most. Appreciate y'all. So how your week been? I mean, it's only been about 2 days since we was on here, so
Yeah, I mean, since you made us do that special edition on Wednesday, you know what I'm saying, for Tuesday, because things happen, you know what I'm saying. It's just been another week, just kind of cruising in. You know, the weekend is more packed than the week this time, but that's all right. And of course, I'm here with there's a sleepover last night, so there's a couple of teenagers in my house somewhere. And if you hear the background, I want you to be aware of what's going on back there. And if I throw something at somebody, you understand why. That's all. What about your week?
I mean, I'm at the point where if you don't pay a mortgage, you don't give me a piece of it, you don't live here. So no, hell no. Actually, nothing. I'm actually doing good. I'm so excited. Today is Saturday, and my son is moving. They're moving to an apartment, and I ain't got to go nowhere and do shit. Take that up. I ain't even dish $1 out either. Nothing out of U-Haul. Nothing. He ain't has to put nothing in my house, the store, nothing, like nothing. So I'm Gucci, man. It can't get no better.
But didn't you offer to help? And
No.
okay, this was I'm just saying. My mama didn't offer me
This
to help
age,
either.
after you turn 25, you ask for help. You don't offer. You gonna learn. you start out how you gonna hold out. He know we there. But
True.
tell I'm off. I didn't ask him to move. That was a choice you made. You made them decisions. You knew
You
what
made
you had
them.
to do to do it.
You made them grown man decisions. You got to make those grown man choices. I get it.
But no, I'm proud of him. He's been where he's been. They've been renting a house, and now they're gonna move on to the apartment. I think their next home. I think they want to own. They tired of paying real folk bills. Homeowners, HOA, tree get cut down. Why I gotta pay? Yeah, you wanted that. But these kids, but he's doing
Mm-hmm.
good though. So, but I am super ecstatic that he's moving today, and I ain't got to do nothing. I'm gonna text him after a while, like, how's it going?
Did you make a meal for him or something? Take him a wing or something? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't driving to Fort Worth.
Get him a
I
cool.
got
Get
to
him a
be
cool.
invited over. Look, you got to invite me over.
And it's got to be for the weekend at this point in my life. It ain't gonna be just for to come over and I'm leaving. I'm spending the night, then I'm going home the next day.
Go there, cut all the damn lights on, and leave half sodas on the counter. That's what I'll do. Half sodas.
You trying to
Throw
get
all
even?
the forks away.
You trying to get all even? That's wrong. He ain't
Throw
do that
all
to
the
you.
forks.
You like, oh, can't find no fork. You know what I'm saying?
Why all these sodas half drank? Why are there water bottles under my bed? I don't know. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Good luck if you got matching socks by the time I leave.
Barely close the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? I always don't. Did you do anything? Did you anything in that? No.
You only have matching socks by the time I leave. What happened to my socks? I got no socks. I got no forks. Sodas have gone. Yeah. Welcome to my world. But anywho, we got time to talk about them. We got time to talk about we got NCAA football. I say basketball. We ain't there yet. I'm gonna say we're gonna sprinkle NCAA football because there's some trash games on this week. It's just getting started, but next week it's on and popping, just like NFL. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and holler at the good old NFL.
Yes, let's get it started.
And look, why I still got week 2? Let me update that. We ain't on week 2.
It's preseason.
Lord Jesus!
You want to rush? You trying to slow down preseason? Is that what you?
No,
so one person doing what?
I wish it was preseason week 4 because we are week 1. How about that? But we are here. Last week of preseason. Let's get this shit over with. But now we get to do a little bit. they show a little bit now. A couple players play a little bit. Just want to get that little swinging action in before they get knocked out next week. So preseason this weekend wasn't too bad. There was a couple people that played. So let's jump on into it and see what happened. All right.
That's what happened. All right. The
So
first thing you see is that beautiful black and yellow, black and yellow. Oh, sorry. My
is
fault.
it yellow or gold? Which one is it?
The song is yellow, but it's black and gold. You know what I'm saying? You can't sing song black and gold, black. It don't sound as good. You gotta get that yellow, get the flow in there. Nothing happened positive for this game other than the score. The Steelers did lose their first round pick with a sprained ACL for about a month. The defensive lineman, Mr. Derek Harmon, but it could have been much worse. So we'll take that sprain. It's only a month, and a month means he still got this week and next week, so he might only miss 2 games. We still waiting on football to start, and that's okay. We're kind of deep in that position, so we're all right. But other than that, none of the starters started for Pittsburgh. Nobody played. Skylar Thompson, it looks like he's trying to take the number 2 position over Mason Rudolph, but who talks about number 2 and number 3 quarterbacks? Who in the hell talks about it? Oh, we do.
How Rudolph think he gonna do something out there throwing he out there throwing interceptions. Rudolph did not play well the other night.
See, we only talk about
it. Y'all was almost stuck with him. And y'all almost stuck yourself with that dummy.
We weren't stuck. We knew something. Did you not see the interview on the pivot that Tomlin knew the dude was going to sign? Nobody just said anything. He already knew. They knew what was going to happen. So, but congratulations. Preseason's over. That's the heal up from all injuries. And my favorite time of the year starts on Tuesday because it's cut day. I love to see cut day. I'm not, because I ain't getting cut. I mean, not for y'all, but I ain't getting cut.
Is that what Tuesday's episode going to be about? We call it cut day?
They're going to be cut. You're going to see a bunch of cuts and trades happen around tomorrow, the next couple of days, because people start getting cut. So we'll see what happens.
The little rumor Shiloh could possibly come to the Broncos.
To do what?
Birdie. I know. We don't need, just like y'all trying to take every wide receiver out there, and we trying to take all the defensive players, and we got enough. Y'all just ain't got no quarterback.
Listen, mine's 41, yours is 40. We've already discussed this.
We're talking about ability.
We got the same ability. Again, moving on, the Giants and the Patriots, he can talk about my team.
I can't get my camera right today, y'all. I can't get my camera right. I think TT came over here and did something.
No. The camera loves Torrance and it's fighting fair. That's what you just said in this conversation. What did I do? You know what I'm saying? It's fighting you. But game 2 that we got 42-10. Those wonderful Giants are looking good in the preseason.
They did. Yeah, they did.
And of course Jackson Dart played, but he got a little hurt and he got a little scared because he did get injured.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about the Giants in just a few.
But again, the whole hope of this is to get out of the preseason with no injuries. That game is done. Everybody's healthy. They were eating the dubs from, like your boy Jameis like to do, put them dubs and start eating it. It looks stupid. They need to cut that out. But anything for the camaraderie, anything to make it better, so they can be the 3rd best team in that division behind Philly and Washington. And we don't want to ever talk about who the 4th one, because that they never gonna have a linebacker. But we'd never talk about it. We'll talk about it another time. But 42-10, preseason over, 2 weeks, season starts.
And there it is. Let's see, Paul. Appreciate you joining. Come over from the extra point. They was getting it. Mr. Birthday. Happy birthday from our take.
Happy birthday, sir. I didn't know. Now I know. My fault. I got some our take gifts for you. We got you.
You know what I mean? He been on his world tour for his birthday and shit. So glad you could come and join us today. TW the Clean DMX here, Shane.
Yes.
Don't get that dude started. Don't get that. Morning hour take. Appreciate Terrell. What's up, fam? Appreciate you joining.
Now I want to shout out to my sister, my brother-in-law. Gonna have a quick little appendix situation going on, so I'm throwing my prayers up while she's there at the hospital with the husband. So she's still looking at us while she's handling that business. So I appreciate that, and don't tell nobody. But I do like my sister sometimes. But we don't keep that. We don't talk about that in public. We don't talk about that.
You like her, but you don't want nobody to know. Okay.
No, we don't want nobody to know. So keep that quiet.
Black people, man. Well, prayers up for your husband. Hopefully everything goes well and he's back home getting on your nerve sooner than you want.
So that means you can get on somebody else's nerve as soon as you need to be. So it all works itself out.
Exactly. I am so not happy with my camera today,
See,
y'all. As you
see
can
Paul and
see.
Camera fighting her. Camera's
Yeah,
like,
I mean
get back up. Why are you all up in my
3-0.
face?
0-3.
See?
Camera.
Oh
We're
gosh.
gonna roll with it anyway. It is what it
Mm,
is. But now definitely prayers up for you and your husband. Hopefully everything comes out all right. Get on home. Watch some football.
true
But
indeed.
yes, but that one, Thursday, that was actually a decent preseason game. Those two, I'm like I said, I'll watch the first quarter of the first preseason games, and in week 3, a little more might happen. So we'll see how that go. But Friday had some decent games as well. I know that's for you, so
All right, you see, I'm just going to ignore that and just let that go.
yeah, that's for you right there. That's all you right there. I'm gonna let it be.
Mm-hmm.
But we I had a couple more games on Friday. On week 3, we had who was that? The Jets. The Jets and Eagles played. So the Battle of the Green. Yeah, it was green out there, bitch. It was Lucky Charms out on that field. But the Eagles actually pulled that on out, which it really doesn't matter. Not a lot went on in that game. I don't think it was any injuries. There was a lot of injuries, I feel like, this preseason. Just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It
There
was
have been some people who got not out and out for several games, or not out for the season. But this is what preseason does. You're going to do that. That's that thin line between getting them ready, finding players, and getting hurt.
Who was the
So
dude that tried to hurdle? He hurdled somebody. I mean, he thought he
that
was.
that was in the Chicago Kansas City game. I think Swift when he hurdled over the
Yes.
dude. Mm-hmm.
He wanted a Madden moment. He wanted a Madden moment.
Yeah, how you get a mad moment in preseason? You can't get a preseason mad moment. Come on, man.
He should have
For
turned
real.
around and did it backwards, and
Yeah,
then
now, if he'd spun when he jumped, he did a little spin and landed. Now that would have been it. See,
carted off the field. So
yeah.
that would have.
Nobody says Achilles wasn't gonna
Season.
pop. I just said he was gonna spin. That Achilles gonna snap. We said he did it. That's all.
Okay. So you know how it go. Y'all already know. Chicago, they took care of Kansas City. Nothing major there. I don't even think your boy played. Did he play at all?
I don't think he played,
He
but it doesn't matter because they did sign that backup quarterback. You seen that picture for like a 2-year extension, getting like $10 million a year, and he celebrated, which he deserves because he came from some small school in nowhere, and he actually started last year for a couple of games last year for them. I mean, yeah, and the year before.
Is
So
that saying something
congratulations to
about
him.
Caleb? I mean, I
No,
get it. He makes so much money to just bench him, but it's like we gotta get something
no.
in here.
Now this dude is a true backup, but I'm glad they paid a backup who knows their system and is going to do something. It's just in case something happens to Caleb.
Van Jefferson, we up.
Yes, man. And let's take a moment of silence. Those mighty Titans beat Minnesota 23-13 in preseason. We go,
Y'all shit now.
we gonna celebrate that one victory now because we don't know we're gonna taste that again. But we're gonna enjoy it.
Y'all better stamp that. This lie. Don't say it was preseason. Just act like it was week 2 or something. Week 48.
And Cam looked like Cam. He's playing some ball. He will be starting. Let's see what happens. I'm excited to see him play. I am excited to see him play.
I hate our Vegas trip hadn't worked out to where I could actually see him play in Vegas, but Paul, all I'm gonna say.
Paul messed up a trip. He can go to Mexico, but he can't get the Vegas thing right. Is that what you said?
We supposed to be in Vegas, but I ain't heard nothing else about that. Now my October's filled up, so it is what it is now. It is what it is. And them Cowgirls, they finally got a win. They got them a win over the Falcons, the 2 worst teams. I think y'all think the Falcons are gonna be something. I'm not impressed.
Falcons did lose a lineman for a few weeks, if not the year. I can't remember how long. I just saw it flash in my screen a few seconds ago. The guy injured. Now I think that was the only thing that really happened in that game. We came out mainly injury free. I think Falcons lost somebody, but 31-13. Milton played. Greer played. None of the big people played.
Yeah, nobody big. That was on Tasha. I guess now he putting the Vegas trip his birthday trip on Tasha when he ended up out of the country for his birthday. We would be at your house for that game. And come on with it.
Come on
Come
in the
on in the
room.
room. Come on in the room. But definitely preseason, it was all right. Trying to think, was it any more games? No.
I
We
don't know,
gonna
but
talk.
I think
Go
it's like
ahead.
4 or 5 games a day. They still got
It
a couple
is.
of more games a day in the preseason and get it over with, and then we got to wait till the following Thursday come around. Rotate around. Come on.
We do, but it was a couple quarterbacks. I did want to go over something because these are who we've
Mm-hmm.
been looking at. So a couple quarterbacks, and most of these are the totals. I think Cam's is just the other night. But my Milton, and we talk trash about Milton, even at Alabama. Children, I'm coming out. I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna come out. I'm staying in. I come out. I still ain't no good. I didn't think he was. And now he's coming out. I know it's preseason, but 36 for 65, 458. 3-2. It wasn't a bad preseason, but he
Let's
got to
let's
get in with the first string to see how they work out for him.
let's take a moment because Milton started off at Michigan before he transferred to Tennessee. So we don't want to talk bad about Michigan because Paul is on the situation. I'm not going to talk bad, but this dude does have an arm. Now, is he accurate? No, but he can throw it. But he can throw it out there during stadium.
But you
I
can
mean,
work on accuracy. That's not
that's
negotiable.
that's exactly right. And as a Cowboy fan, you better work out because you know Dak will miss 3 games, at least 3 to 4. So you might as well get
Not
him ready.
three.
All 3 of y'all.
3 games going to be lost.
So, but I like this kid. In fact, I think Pittsburgh was asked New England about it before he got traded to Dallas. But like I said, great arm, got great accuracy, and very good kid. And he has a future in here. Now, when we talk about the other dude, I think this is his season. I mean, his preseason stats. He didn't throw the ball that much. I mean, he didn't play that much. I think it was
I
like
was
5 for 8
wondering,
the last
but
game.
no touchdowns.
No, because now that's
This is our
misleading.
number one pick now. Come on. This is the number one
This
pick in the draft.
this is misleading because some of those attempts were drops, and including in end zone drops by the receiver. He put them in their hand. You can't do nothing but put them in their hands. So that's all we can do right now. But this is preseason. Season starts, and it will be a different thing. Like I said, they didn't want to get his feet wet. They didn't want him dip
He
him in the
got his
pool.
feet wet.
So that's all they want to do.
The feet got wet. So I think Milton's going to play more than he think he is this year. So we're going to see.
They better get him ready.
What's
Cool
up, Cool
monkey.
Monkey? Appreciate you joining over there on the good old U to the tube.
Stay tuned because we're gonna be talking about your team in a few because we have no choice because I think they play today, so we have no choice but talk about Cleveland a little bit in a few minutes. No choice.
Nobody's safe. Okay, nobody's safe. Appreciate you, Jen, over on Instagram. Jen, maybe Ike and Noah all listening in. Appreciate y'all joining. But we had a couple more. I think it was just one more slide I had. Look. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to give it to Dart for this preseason. I'm gonna have to give it to Dart. I don't know what the Giants trying to prove up here. We're gonna see how it work out. I'm not putting them on no bandwagon. I ain't saying anybody do this or do that, but baby, Dart's not playing. They went 3-0. They scored over 30 points in all the games, in all three.
Well, that just proves to me they didn't play any of their defensive players during the preseason because they let up 30 points. They're supposed to be a great defensive player. And Dart was playing against third and fourth string players. Now I know he was in there. I know they're 3-0, but I will harpen back to a few years ago. There was a preseason where Kenny Pickett was like 40 for 47, 16 touchdowns.
All right, thank you for bringing me back.
And they got that season in Pittsburgh and do nothing. That dude can throw past his face. So let the hype calm down a little bit. Now he may win the starting position, but I like where he is. That you got two veterans around him that can keep him grounded and show him and teach him a little bit of game. And if you don't have to rush him in there, don't rush him in there. Now I believe he will be playing sometime during the season, but take a deep breath. Let him learn a little more, but we just see that the lights are not too big for him, and that's what we need to see. That's the beginning. So he's not afraid. That's what it is. So the Giants may have gotten one, and they have saved themselves from the Sanders situation because everybody else going to get blitzed because of it, but they might have saved themselves with this. They're the only team that can say that right now.
Right now.
Tennessee. Excuse me. Tennessee. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. We're gonna see. Dart been throwing some darts out there, so.
And they used to have the quarterback from Mississippi. They like Mississippi quarterbacks up in New York. So
Russ good for about 6 or 7 games in his dark time. I don't even think Russ is starting. Do they have him heading for the
yes,
starting position?
Russ is the starting quarterback.
Because I think New Orleans is the only one who don't have a starting quarterback yet. They have in there.
Exactly.
Your boy came out, he said, "Let me get my arm in shape. Let me throw a couple." He came on out, showed OG came out, showed him what you do for 2 minutes.
And then sit it down. Listen, and then sit it down. I'm tired of people talking about me. All I'm doing is sitting around making babies, getting my daddy out of jail. No, I can still throw the ball. This is what I do. This is what I'm made for. I can throw the ball and don't sleep on us. Everybody's been quiet about maybe Oakland's gonna be, Vegas is gonna be better. The Chargers gonna be great. That division would be They still got to go through Kansas City. I don't care what you say. That's
all roads lead through Kansas City, so that's just what it is. But whatever, we're gonna see. He's not made a goal. He was proving that last year. I don't know what he's gonna be able to do with that Eagles defense because they didn't do nothing but get better. So,
well, they ain't got to play the Eagles until the Super Bowl. We hope they don't make it that far. We hope Kansas City don't make it that far. So we hope Philly don't make it that far. So either way.
We're gonna see. But I'm here, so I'm not fine, because that's what it looked like to me.
Well, I'm here because I'm fine, if there's any conversation.
Flog his ass off there. Flog his ass off. What's up with this dude, man? I get it. I thought it was hilarious. Him and Jerry, this whole saga, he's not playing next week. Let's just go ahead and say that. I don't think he's suiting up. And if he do at this point, I mean, I'm not saying he's not in shape. I'm sure he's doing what he got to do with himself. But this is looking bad. Jerry feels like they've already negotiated a deal. He says his agent told him to stick it up his ass. Whatever. So Jerry's trying to defend himself. I think he's been on Michael Irvin's podcast. I think he had a one-on-one with Stephen A. And he's blaming everything on the agent. Me and Mike already negotiated. We went over the numbers. Everything is there. And then his agent just told him to stick it up his tail or something there. So he's playing a deflect game and not want to take ownership of any of this. But look at this shit. This is crazy.
Well, he's doing absolutely the right thing.
Yeah.
He's showing up. He's there. He can't say you can't find him for anything. He is doing what he's supposed to be doing. He may be laying on the table, be chilling, like, listen, I don't care.
The whole game. He should have somebody form a pillow.
But I'm here. I'm not holding out. I'm here. All I'm asking you to do is talk to my agent. And Jared's like, I talked to you. And then you talked to me and I told you, don't call me anymore. Then we've got my agent involved. What's the problem here? Jared's like, no, we had a deal made. Well, we don't have a deal made because I needed you to talk to my agent. That's what I have an agent for.
I paid this man.
That's what I'm paying for. So don't call me. Yes, I called you. Want to talk about it. Then I decided I want my agent to handle it. And then I told you don't call me direct. Then handle my agent. My agent came in. You said y'all had a deal made. The agent said, I don't want to know anything about that deal. Let's make a deal so we can have it. Which an agent is supposed to do. Next thing you know, Jerry's like, nah, I had to deal with this dude. Dude was like, well, you're going to have to go through me. And this is where we are. And one want to stand on principle and say, we had a deal, but there's nothing on paper. Did you give me the paper? Now, you said that the agent say, shove it up your whatever. But you are the general manager and the owner of the team. Here is the contract offer.
He know how this works.
You can do whatever you want with it. But the point of that is both of them are standing on principle. One can't do anything. He's literally locked with the Cowboys for 3 years.
He took the Cowboys off of his social medias. It's straight Penn State 2021.
That's the equivalent of the divorce. That's breaking up the day. When we take you off our social media.
Ain't no Cowboys on his social media. He is Penn State 2021.
Look what he's wearing. He's not wearing any. He's wearing cowboy colors, but not a symbol or anything on anything.
I think he's representing Penn State still.
So, like I said, but did you see him? They had a video of him walking, eating some nachos or eating something, and then a Falcon fan was taking the picture, and he's like, yelled at, "You should come to the Falcons." And he was like, "Tell him to call me." I thought that was beautiful. He putting the middle finger up, and I agree, Paul. He does not have any leverage. He does.
Yeah, he do. He ain't got the sign.
No,
he ain't got his sign.
But he got one more year on this contract that he has to play through, and then they can.
He's not signing another contract. I believe Jerry has done it in this time. It always works out. Oh, you're gonna work out. They'll pay. I think Michael's about to show this. Show him. Michael's about to show him. And I think he should. I really think he should. He's young enough. He's good enough. He's good enough to sit out the whole season. And everybody's still looking for his ass. He's still going to get paid what he wants wherever he goes. But Jerry, somebody's got to break this. Somebody's got to break this cycle.
The problem is, if I sit out this whole season, guess what? Jerry can franchise me next year, and I'm stuck with the Cowboys because ain't nobody gonna give up a first round pick and pay him $100 billion.
He said Michael will play week 1. What if Michael go out there and act like he hurt? I would.
No, act like he hurt. Go play one play and hurt your ankle. Oops, I'm out.
I'm not gonna really hurt myself, but I mean, my back is strained. Something is going on, and I'm gonna be on the IR reserve list for a minute. I don't want him to really tear nothing. I don't want him to really hurt nothing. But who are you? Muscle strains, things of that nature. Ain't really a lot you can say.
Listen, they broke my big toenail. I'm out. I can't play those. I'm out for the season.
But Paul, if he play week 1, hey, I'll be shocked. If he do, he gonna play week 1 snap.
I think two things. He may play week 1 because he's under contract technically. Or they're going to come to an agreement. The jury will say, okay, here is the contract offer. The owner, the agent going to look at it and offer it, and Michael going to get the money that he wanted in the first place. Because from what Jerry said, it was the highest non-quarterback. So at that point, the highest non-quarterback would have been the comparison with the guy in Cleveland. That would be the contract before TJ Watt signed. So at that time, he was already offering him that same money that he was going to offer him right now. That's it.
I just still kind of feeling that Michael don't care about none of this. I know what we're saying, but if Michael really trying to make his stand, it's French. If I gotta lose 2 years to get out from this slavery, then I'm gonna do what I gotta do for my freedom.
But there's the problem. That's the highest price slavery that you could ever get because we play.
But you know you got money coming any way, which way loose. Why would he sign 4 more years under this bullshit with this dude? I think he's over it. Yeah, he's tied in. It's like a bad marriage. You tied up in all this property. You got 3 houses. Everybody want a divorce, but we got too much here. And sometimes you gotta stick it out for a little bit, and then you're gone. He may stick this out and go. Yeah, I know 2 years is a little bit. But Jerry, you don't think that? No, Jerry's so old. No pressure is going to make him let him out.
You ever heard the concept of it's cheaper to keep him? Because that divorce is expensive. The divorce you're talking about, that's expensive right there, Cliff. It's cheaper to keep him.
I hope he does the right thing and stays his ground. I truly do. Whatever the calls 1, 2 years, I hope he do because he deserves more. And I think in the end, he'll excel better. He'll be an NFL Super Bowl champion on some team. These 2 years is worth the risk. I promise you, the risk versus the reward. Get out of Dallas, man, by any means. What's up? My sister Zena is on here over on Instagram. Appreciate you. Happy Saturday to you as well.
I'm on the other side. Just trade him and get 2 first-round draft picks and rebuild. Just trade him and get everything you can so we don't even have to go through all of this. If you don't want to play and you don't want to pay, we ain't going to sign.
But Jerry ain't going to give up. They fighting. Jerry ain't going to give up.
Just get whatever you can. That's all. Get out of this. But Jerry loved the screen. He loved the screen time. That's all.
He can't remember the NFL player that got the team to blink in these situations. I haven't ever seen it either, but I'm hoping this is going to be the time.
It's got to start sometime.
It's got to start at some point, and Jerry needs to be held accountable. Week 3, bunch of games today. Shitload of them. Starting now. Well, in about 15 minutes, 12 o'clock Eastern, we got Baltimore, Washington. We got the Colts and Bengals. Then we got LA and Shador is starting today, I believe. He's
I
supposed to
think
play today.
he's going to play, and he's going to. I think he comes in third. I think they're going to have Pickett starting. They're going to have Gabriel, and then they're going to have Shador.
Okay.
And there's the conversation, Cool Monkey. That's what we need to talk about. What you
Let's
gonna
get it.
do?
What's up? What you gonna do, Cool
What you
Monkey?
gonna do now? Because we know Flacco's starting, and we've seen Gabriel. I guess this is gonna be who's gonna be Gabriel or Sanders.
You don't think
Are
this
you
is
gonna
who's gonna
carry
get
for
cut?
quarterback?
They gotta cut
Who?
one of them. Well, somebody's getting cut Tuesday.
I doubt it. They're gonna keep
Why would
all
you
four
keep?
quarterbacks.
What other NFL team has 4 quarterbacks on their roster?
None that I know of.
Like, why?
Unless
Is something a
that
norm?
quarterback is like a backup, as a punter or such and something else. But again,
Tebow,
technically 5 quarterbacks in the roster. Don't forget Deshaun Watson.
Huntley, and they still got Huntley.
They gonna cut Huntley. Huntley's gonna get cut.
He
There's
didn't
no
get to
way.
play preseason, poor guy.
They just needed a body. They need a practice body out there. But this is the week that we're going to see who performs against the. And the worst part is, if Shador comes in third, he is facing third people who about to get cut. So it's not the defense. The showcase is gonna be easy. We want to see what Cleveland gonna do. Cool Monkey, you feel that? Tell us what Cleveland gonna do. You are a fan. We are not a fan. We like Shador, and we don't have nothing against Gabriel at all. So
No,
we want to see.
except the hate he was hollering out last
That's
week.
true. That is, yeah, he was hating on everybody. But
Man, I tell you.
talk to us and tell us what's going to go in Cleveland, because all I see is they're going to carry 4 quarterbacks just to do it. So,
And that's stupid. That's wasted money. If you're gonna use it, we thought maybe they're gonna use them as a bargaining chip to get more stuff, at the end of preseason. But if they keep, what the hell was the point? You got all these bargaining chips. You got some other pieces that you could go out here and get. Better do something before Tuesday.
but here's my question that we hadn't talked about, and I don't know if it's in the rundown. Sometime this week, Eric Dickerson came out
Yeah.
and exposed the NFL. Well, supposed exposed. We don't know if it's true, but that's Eric. And he said that they told him not to draft Shador. So should we all be Cleveland fans for them doing something no other team did? Should we be a fan of Cleveland because they did something that the NFL told them to do? The NFL don't like it, so they can't cut Shador now.
I'm not a Cleveland fan. I'm a Shador fan, and if they cut Shador, Cleveland's about to go ham.
Yes, because Cleveland loves this kid.
The fan
I've seen
base is
everything.
crazy.
They love this kid, and like I said, if it's true what Dickinson said that the NFL ordered them to not anybody to draft this kid to make an example, and Cleveland did, that I will be a Shador fan in Cleveland.
What's up, Doug? What's up, Mr. Womble? Appreciate you joining. If Sanders get cut, he can go somewhere that actually needs him. That is very true. But where?
But why would Cleveland cut him? Because they know that too. If it's Doug, if that's easy for us to know, why would they cut him?
They're trying to get some first-round picks. They can use them as bargaining chips.
They can trade, yes, but we can't cut. We can trade. That's the bargaining chip. Now you want him. You saw what he can do. Give me a third, or give me a fourth or fifth. You got to give me fourth or fifth because you drafted him fifth. You can't give me. You can't expect him to go. Give me a fourth or fifth. Yes, but if they cut him, what?
Where are you gonna go? Atlanta? Then they're gonna have 4 quarterbacks. Go to New Orleans.
They won't go to anybody that drafted a quarterback in the first round because they don't want to give up that easy on anybody. So New Orleans, New York, or Tennessee is out. Anybody else? As we said at the draft time, I like him in Vegas as a backup to your boy. I keep saying Oakland. I'm old school. I like him as a backup in Vegas. He can learn, and that's a great system for him. I love him in Pittsburgh because we got a 41-year-old quarterback, and we're going to need somebody starting next year and learn and move on.
Next fucking week.
Oh, my God. I love him in Denver. He's used to the Colorado weather, and if something happened to Bo Nix, you would have a reliable backup. Who's your backup right now?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So something happened to him, maybe Miami, because you know that you know concussion, sir, is right there that close to retirement. So there are some spots for him out there.
Yeah, Miami would be good. If we knew Tua was going to go ahead and retire like he needed to, that would have been a good spot. There's a lot of good spots for him. Just what is Cleveland going
What
Dude,
you gonna
like
do?
the goal was not to draft him. So if they keep him, would that be a spit in the face in the NFL?
Yes, 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 and
Oh,
I would love it because they need to get spit in the face. They're too powerful. You know what I'm saying? Once they made that deal with ESPN, I got pissed out of everything and everywhere. I can't stand
so the
that.
NFL wants some cut. They mad. They over here mad.
They,
Clearly.
I don't know if they want they I don't think they mind him in the league. I don't think that's the issue. I think they wanted to humble him enough that if he makes a team, then he makes a team with his talent. He can't be held back on that. I don't think they wanted anybody to draft him because that Sanders name is a powerful name.
That Sanders
Like
name ain't going nowhere, and
like
his confidence ain't going nowhere. He's trying to make the team right now.
think about it now, and I'm not comparing the two brothers, but the one in Tampa Bay who didn't get drafted, you ain't hearing no NFL hating on him. He didn't get. They did exactly what they did. They didn't draft him, but he's making a name for himself. Now the one who got drafted, they pissed off if he got drafted, but he's showing what he's supposed to show. I want him. They want him to be successful, not because he's a Sanders. It's because the dude is a good dude and he's performing. That's what I want. Because his name's Sanders, he should have had a foot in the door, just like your name was Manning.
You do know if he has one bad game, they're gonna
Oh,
trash him.
now
Trash
everybody in the
him.
NFL except Cleveland fans. The Cleveland fans still go love it because they still got to look at Flacco. They still got to look at
He can't do a Pickett. Okay,
no,
let me have a couple good games, and then all of a
no.
sudden I trash out. Oh my God.
Doug said we need him in the Lions as a solid backup. Well, Goff doesn't get hurt, so you can't have him back up. He never played.
Golf don't get hurt. Like, what y'all
Goff
need to
don't
back
get
up for? I
hurt.
mean, I get it for security, but we trying to let this boy have a career. We don't want him to be a professional backup quarterback
I got it.
like your boy out in New England. He started doing backup quarterback commercial. What was his name? The black dude.
What's his name? I can't remember the name.
Yeah, I
But I
can't say it, but he was doing commercials as a backup quarterback.
but
Like, are you
but I
kidding
just
me?
thought about a nice place for him. What
Where?
about Indianapolis?
The
Because
Colts?
they're giving up on Richardson. And
Please, it
and,
can.
and Indiana Jones ain't gonna do that. Indiana
Well,
Jones ain't
no,
doing
what
it.
did your mama call him last week? The underbite.
The underbite. See, whoever calls the underbite is not gonna do anything. That's a good spot for him. I mean, there
Yeah.
are places in the league. There are places in the
It might
league
get
right now
shaky
for him.
by Tuesday. We don't know. It could get shaky by Tuesday. We're gonna see how. Cause we didn't think this was gonna happen in the draft. We knew he'd get shitted on, but we didn't know it was going to that extent. So we don't really know how between the day and Tuesday gonna work out. So he
But my
better play
last question
good
on
this
this,
week.
my last question, if they cut, it's the same thing for Gabriel. Are there spots in the league for Gabriel
No,
if
ain't
he's cut?
nobody picking up Gabriel.
Okay, that's
Ain't
what I
nobody
thought.
picking up
See,
Gabriel.
there's a difference. All right, let's
Ain't
move it on.
nobody picking up Gabriel. Gabriel gonna sit his ass home. What Gabriel need to do is act like he had some, that hamstring injury. The muscle need to pop. Give him an excuse but whether it do or don't, but he gonna need an excuse because ain't nobody picking him up. He might be on a practice squad, so somebody can keep him in case of an injury throughout the season, and then they can bring him up. But they're not gonna waste a 53-man roster on that kid.
He was a third round
And
pick.
he was a
He is
Heisman Trophy finalist too, and
he's a third round pick. That's all I got to say. We'll see.
Jaguars. That's what I want to know. Let me hit over here. Jaguars, what they gonna do?
Who?
He ain't playing today, is he?
I don't think he's gonna play, so they gonna do what they normally do. They gonna be Jaguars, but they play the Dolphins, so okay.
49. The 39ers ain't got nothing going on.
They traded for a running back. They traded
did.
for a running back.
They did trade for a running back. Where he at?
With Brian Robinson from the Commodores.
Yep, Washington. They got Brian Robinson Jr. For a 6th-round pick.
So, but the question is, so you need a backup to McCaffrey, but don't have nobody to throw the ball to. You still ain't traded for no receiver. Well, they traded for what's his name from Kansas City, Sky Moore. They did trade. They did get a wide receiver from Kansas City, but they have nobody to throw the ball to. But you trade for a backup running back. And everything that I heard about McCaffrey this year, they said McCaffrey looks like a monster, like he looked like in Carolina in this preseason practice right now. So we'll see if he can not get hurt in the first game. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I do see Sky Moore got traded. What did they
Yeah.
get for him?
You,
2027 pick swaps.
my grandma. Yeah, they just traded. They got my grandma played.
They still
That's
having yard sales. I thought the yard sale was over 39ers. I just
they need all the yard sales they can get because they got nobody to throw the ball to. Either you're injured or in jail for the 49ers. That's
nothing
the only
else
yard.
really happened. The Bears extended Tyson Pageant 2 year, 10 million. So I guess
Backup
they're gonna
quarterback.
keep that quarterback. They
Number
keep him.
17, we talked about him yet.
So yeah, they keep him. They gave him 10 million for 2 years. I'll take it and sit on the damn bitch. Are you serious?
Smiling. You're like, what up, mom? Holla at your boy.
Let's see. Nope, I don't think nothing else breaking has actually happened. I mean,
Nope.
I'm on Adam Scheffler page because you know Adam. Something happened 10 minutes ago. And
I'm
here
in.
we go. I go to Scheffler's page before I go to the damn. I do. I go to his page before I'll even go to anybody else's. He's the all in no. But I think outside of that, that pretty much. I think the
That's it.
who was it? The Panthers. They extended Taylor Moton. They gave him 2 years, $44 million extension.
The exciting offensive lineman extension that nobody knows. Congratulations.
Nobody cares.
No,
So, but you do know one thing. What do you think about Chris Godwin? Do you think he's going to get to play this year? Maybe 3-4 games in. They took him off the PUP list, but that's just because they wanted him to be on the 53-man roster. But he still had that injury last year, and I think he's still going to miss a few games. But they had to get him off the IR list.
They say he'll be back. He tore up that knee. Did he tear up that knee?
Yeah, he tore Ravens got him.
He will be back, and he's going to be a big part of what Tampa Bay does. And Tampa Bay got a lot of things going on there, and he is that veteran leadership, that maturity that they need, and he's going to be back. And him and Evans on one side, and you got Ibuka that they traded for being got. And they lost another wide receiver. He got hurt in the Pittsburgh game. They hurt his neck, so he's out for a couple of weeks. They making sure, but he'll be back. I'm not worried about Godwin. He probably back within week 2 or 3 of the season.
All right. Well, we got week 1 QB matchups because we got a lot of good. Week 1 is loaded. The NFL did us right this year, boy. But
yes,
they really did. But for today, we'll talk a little bit about the matchups that we do have for week 1.
All right. See, here's the problem with this picture. You could have put one of those both in the Steelers uniform, and you didn't. You put them in other uniforms that they ain't even in. You could have neither one in the Steelers uniform. Neither one. You did it on purpose, but that's okay. I ain't mad at you. First week, Dak versus Mr. Hurts. First game of the season that Thursday night.
It's gonna hurt too. It's gonna hurt y'all Cowgirl fans. It's gonna hurt.
Go ahead. The other one on the bottom, the big one, you got.
Why are you gonna go to them first?
Okay, excuse me. The next one over got the battle of the Steeler quarterbacks and former quarterbacks, the Steelers versus the Jets. I don't know why she got a picture when he was in Chicago and he was in Green Bay, but both of them could have had Steeler uniform. You could have got one with a Steeler uniform with both of them. You just choked that.
Yeah, he representing.
But it's your boy Aaron Rodgers going back against the Jets, and your boy Field getting a chance to show the Steelers what they didn't except last year when they put Russ in. And then, of course, the big game of the week, Buffalo by Baltimore. See, I love these big games, but I'm disappointed that they're the first week of the season. I want this game to be like week 2 or 3 when they get the juices flowing. Because this is
they're gonna make excuses on week 1. They beat us today, but they wouldn't beat us in week 5.
This one does not hurt you during the season. Because you lose game 1, whatever, and then you got the rest of the season. Make this game week 10 or 11 that it's playoffs.
Maybe they did it strategically this way so that it doesn't affect their playoffs. You don't want these games at the end of the year and tear up your damn record.
Listen, if you're good, you're good. I want to see this in week 8 or 9 or week 10 for home field if that's going to be for the AFC or whatever situation.
Fans. I think it's more or less for the fans. Who wouldn't want this first week like this? I do. I'm here for it.
Oh, I'm for the fan wise, I'm here. But on the other side of that, I want to see when it makes it different. Is this game going to stop us from making the playoffs? No. Now, this game ain't stop you from getting home field, and both of y'all have great seasons, and I beat you week 1. But it's not going to. stop you from anything else. And that's not going to happen because both of them going to have several losses.
Play
So,
hard first game. That means you got to play every
the,
game like the Super Bowl.
okay, what happens if you lose your quarterback the first game because of that?
It happens.
No.
It happens. Go get one of them quarterbacks from damn Cleveland. They got the stockpile. The hell? It's like overstock.com over there.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
My last question to you on here is: have y'all got your order in on his applesauce? Do you get his purple mattress and stuff for his naps? And his applesauce he got to have bubble wrap.
He doesn't eat
Cortisone
applesauce.
shot.
He eats the crushed bananas. So get off the applesauce. He crushed the bananas instead, and we're
He
good.
know he make sure he bring his own salt to wake his ass up because the NFL can't wake you up no more. You
No,
got to have your own salt packs, and he gonna need some salt packs.
true indeed.
Go lay his ass out. But just want to say, but my last question on the good NFL, I just want to know how you're gonna feel. Who gonna win? I'm not gonna set this in stone today. We will have our picks, but just giving you a little heads up.
Oh, this division? Oh, yeah, I love these two divisions here. Let's see.
These two. Just these two.
Who's going to win this division? I'm still saying Philly on one side, Washington second, Dallas third, and Giants fourth. And then on the AFC East, let's see, Buffalo and everybody else. Buffalo and everybody else.
I'm gonna go a little different on the East side for you. I'm going with Washington. I think Washington gonna win this division this year if they can get this shit done with McLaurin. Please, Jesus. I mean, come on, Lionel. Yeah, he need him. But I'm gonna say if we get McLaurin, which I think we are. I ain't gonna say we. I'm like that's my team. I'm a fan, but that ain't my team. But I think they're a lot further than Jerry and them are right now. So McLaurin, we keep him in there. I think they're going 1, Eagles 2. I think the Eagles will lose to Washington. I truly do. But it will be. I don't think it's gonna be for us to make a half game. It's gonna be something stupid. Head to head, that's what it's gonna matter on who wins this division. New York and Cowboys, y'all already know. Definitely New York is gonna be ahead of Cowboys. AFC, the Bills, of course, are gonna win this, but I ain't gonna trip on the Jets. But no one's gonna win that division, but
Buffalo.
And I think Dolphins, they'll be last. In between them and, I don't know, the Patriots. But I'm going to go with the Lions, and I'm going with Washington.
So you're Washington and Buffalo. Okay, and I'm going with Philly
Buffalo.
and
I don't know
Buffalo.
why I said Lions. I don't know why I said that.
And I'm going with Philly and Buffalo. So that was easy. That was easy for me.
Okay. This one see, and we ain't going to set it in stone because, TT, he jumps ship a lot. He jumps ship a lot, and then he don't own up to what he said.
First, I'm a black dude. I don't get on the ship. We did that one time, and it wasn't profitable for me. But it wasn't profitable for me, not my people. But back to my point: Philly and Buffalo. That's easy picks because I think Washington's going to take a step back. Because even if they get McLaren, it's still going to take him a couple of weeks now to get back into the groove that he's been missing football time. And now you're breaking in another running back because you just traded your running back. So that's it's still stages now. What that division is, nobody has won the division. When they had something to say, nobody's won the division. Same person has won the division back to back in whatever 100 years. Is always somebody different.
Yeah, nobody ever wins.
So if Washington wins it wouldn't be no surprise. But I'm still saying Philly is the best team right there. And like I said, the other two, I hate to say it, but I think Dallas gonna be sneaky okay if they get your boy back. They're gonna be pretty all right. And
they will. They should damn near at least come in second in the division.
Yeah, they should be.
On paper, they should, but they ain't.
But we ain't gonna talk about that. We moving on. We don't give them any shine. Like my head, we don't give them any shine. Move on.
NCAA football is back.
Guess who's back?
It's not a lot going on this week. So don't get too hyped. But
week zero.
But college football is back, and I will take it. Now, I will say there's only one good game on today for me. Iowa State and Kansas State plays. That's 22-17. I think that'll make a big difference. Who wins this game because of the way the playoffs are this year.
And these are the two teams that say that they are pulling to win the Big 12 conference. Either their favorites, Kansas State, or I would say the favorites to win the conference. And they played first seed's first game. In fact, it's about to kick off in the next few minutes right there in Ireland.
But I hope they don't think that's going to matter as far as the college football playoffs, because this year they changed it. It's not going to be the winners of your conference or the Power Five. You got to be the top four, CBS, CFB. At the end of the year, that is who is going to automatically be into the playoffs. It's the top four teams in the country.
But you still get a bid if you win the conference. You may not be top four unless you're the higher ranking of wherever you are. But if you win your conference, you still get one of the 12
If you win your
spots.
conference and you 12th, then that's where you're at in the playoffs. If you win your conference, and like SMU won the conference, but they didn't deserve to be. I can go back in hindsight. They just won it. It wasn't a powerhouse, but they were actually 12. You're going to get to see that you actually are, and there's no more winning the conference, and you're going to be in the top four, any longer, which I like. But they'll probably tweak it even more.
All that matters is you let me in. I don't care if I'm 1 or 12, as long as I get in. That's all that matters.
Today, K-State or Iowa State?
Who pays attention to the Big 12, man? Sorry, my fault. Let me start that again. It's all
there you go. He always got to hate Paul. Paul, I'm going with K-State.
Then I'm going with Iowa State just to be opposite. Just to be opposite right there. Go with Iowa State. So
I'm going with K-State. Thank you. K-State, Doug. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong out here. He know he watches these damn games. So don't even play that. I like Iowa. Scatterboo didn't come out of Iowa State. He came out. Where did he come out of?
Arizona State. He came out of Arizona State.
And he's doing good up there. He's hurt right now.
Yeah. Iowa State had a couple of wide receivers going to early rounds, and I think they all went to Houston or something. I mean, Houston drafted like 2 or 3 of them from Iowa State last year. And of course, Kansas State is a perennial mid-level powerhouse in that conference. So I can see how everybody can pull K-State, but I'm gonna go with Iowa State just to be different. That's all.
If you want to see some beautiful beaches, then go ahead and watch this evening. Stanford would be out at Hawaii.
That one I would love to go to. About we supposed to be wearing our Rainbow Warrior shirts today.
No, I was gonna put on my Rainbow Warriors. He brought me a Hawaii shirt made from Hawaii. It's wrinkled, man. It's in the clean basket. Y'all are talking about me today.
Oh gosh.
You can put on a black wrinkled t-shirt and it'll smooth out, but green ain't gonna work for you. You see all the creases.
I want y'all to know the important part of the conversation was when he went to Hawaii, he brought her something back. So she wanted to skim over that part.
You need Hawaii to bring you shit back.
You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know that my partner here claims I don't think about her. I just throw her away. I do when I'm out there.
Next time I go to Lincoln, y'all. Next time I come up, I'm bringing him a damn shot glass from Charlotte.
If you bring me a Lincoln t-shirt, okay. That's what I'll wear. You bring me a Lincoln t-shirt, I will wear it. I will wear it, buddy. You learn right.
I'm gonna bring you a Lincoln high school t-shirt and then go Wolfpack, bitches. But other than that, ain't shit on today with college football until next Thursday. And we'll holler at them. I know TT's gonna be happy. He's traveling to go see his finally ranked team.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. But look, what was I gonna ask? Oh, you had brought up the other day. You sent this to me. What's up with this?
Oh, SEC has changed their conference lineup. They are now going a 9-game conference. You have to play 9 teams in the conference, and there's no more of those cupcakes. You don't have those little small cupcake games anymore.
28 teams in the damn SEC.
That's true.
Everybody need to play 9 games.
So they're gonna have 9 games, and they're gonna have a 3-team lock that you're gonna play every year. So like they say, Georgia will play Florida, Tennessee, and Alabama. They guarantee they play them every year along with the other ones. So you don't break up different rivalries. Plus,
but only for 3 years. What about year 4? The rivalry over?
They're gonna lock this in. They're gonna rotate. But what's gonna also they're gonna make you also play and get rid of those cupcakes at the end. You have to play a Power 5 Division I conference game, i.e. you got to play Notre Dame, or how South Carolina got this, like they got to play Clemson every year. You know, you can't, you got to keep those rivals together and have those good games. So you can't put the back end that, Clemson playing Sacramento State. No, you have to play somebody that they didn't accomplish. But this is a great thing. And this is going to prove, because I think what happened was NCAA or the Bulls or whoever does the tournament, they strength of schedule was coming up, and everybody was complaining that the SEC wasn't playing 9 games. We were playing 9, and the SEC only plays 8.
Yeah, because that means you're only playing 3 non-conference games at max. Like,
so now you're basically knocking that down to 2.
Town, state, and shit. Like, come on.
You're taking those out, and now they're playing, and they're going to say strength of schedule, because if the ACC is, the SEC is tough with all these good teams, even if you come out 8-4, your strength of schedule puts you in that tournament because you're playing a powerhouse schedule because you play in the SEC. That's what their SEC is coming through. Now, if you go to the Big 12, no disrespect, and you play, you come 8-4, you may not make that tournament because your schedule ain't as tough. You ain't playing that tough competition. So this is the thing that's happening. They bring it in. I like it. I'm scared of my traditional rivals. I don't know who they're going to pick as South Carolina traditional rivals. With our luck, they're going to make us play Alabama, LSU, and Georgia to try to screw us schedule.
Y'all going to be 4-8.
They're trying to do some crap like that. But
ranked number 15 in the country.
Yeah.
4-8.
We're 4-8, but we rank number 15. Why? Because we play everybody. Damn it. That's why. Shoot.
8 losses in the top 10, bitches.
Yeah. And we lost all 8 by about 3 points a game. You know what I'm saying? We was close. We just couldn't pull it off. Shoot.
Oh, man. They need to just split up the damn SEC. Y'all would have a heart attack.
Everybody would try to get in. The Clemson, the Florida States, the Virginia Tech, everybody would be trying to jump in. Excuse me, the North Carolinas, they're trying to jump in.
We ain't leaving ACC. We don't care about none of that. Don't that like that.
Of course you don't, because you only play 2 games a year. Clemson and Notre Dame, if you play Notre Dame. Oh, and
but you flying home to watch South Carolina play Virginia Tech.
If I go, because it's South Carolina, I'm going to see my team.
You could have found a better game to fly home and pay for a flight, but that's just me.
Listen,
you want to hate on my Carolina? Don't do it.
I'm still trying to figure it out. Just all I'm trying to do is figure it out. Leave me alone, telling you what I'm going to do. Leave me alone, woman.
Well, this is what we need to figure out. Who will return?
Oh, I don't know.
I know you was like, what is that? I don't even know. What is she talking about? Half the time when I be putting stuff.
No, she does. Wow.
Who will return?
Okay.
To the playoffs.
This is easy.
Well, go ahead, then.
Okay. Let's start. I'm going from left to right, bottom over. So we got Oregon, Texas, and Tennessee.
Well, let me ask you first. Do you think all of them will make it back?
No.
Okay.
No. So I'm saying Oregon and Texas, yes. Tennessee, no.
Why Tennessee don't? Because they got rid of their quarterback?
Yeah, because they got to redo another quarterback and get this. And I think they lost the running back who led the SEC.
They got rid of my Polynesian Prince.
Yeah, and then he didn't even start. He didn't even get the starting position in UCLA. He's the backup. He may transfer again. Sorry.
All over money.
Okay, number 2, Georgia, Penn State, yes. Indiana, no. That was a fluke. Indiana, no.
I'm gonna agree with you. Boise State ain't going back either.
Notre Dame, yes. The other 2, no.
I don't know about Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is yes. And in the last row, Arizona State, no. Ohio State, yes. And Clemson, yes. Because they play the ACC.
SMU ain't going back?
No. So
think it was a fluke? They still got their quarterback. You think it was a fluke?
I think people are going to be more prepared for what they do this year than they was last year. They came out of the blue. Now people are going to prepare.
You don't think they're going to improve? Or they know people are going to be.
I mean, I think going to improve, but now people are gunning for you. So what did you do? And have you heard anything about SMU? You have heard anything they bring it in? You heard anything? No. So being quiet is a good thing sometimes too. But it's being quiet because you ain't got nothing else better than what you had, or being quiet because you got a secret that's going to explode against the country next year. So,
being that you took them out, who are you replacing them with?
Okay, see, now that's not my question. So I can't answer that question right now. I got to see the overall landscape of who out there.
I'll let you be on that one. We're going to get to it because we're going to have our picks like we did last year for CFP. I want them next week before somebody win, lose, and you think you gonna know something. No, thank you. Nobody's playing next Thursday of any magnitude that's gonna stop our next Saturday number. So get your shit right. I'm gonna need my top 12 for playoffs next Saturday.
No problem. No problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 12. Of how many that is? Yeah, 12. I got 7 coming back. That means that's 5 new teams next year. According to my 5 new teams.
5 new teams. We gonna see it. We gonna see. We gonna see. So leaving them,
Leaving
leaving them. We're
on
gonna
the
go over to
midnight
the
train.
dub. Only a little. Oh, wait a minute. I have one more.
You got one
You
more?
sent me this crazy shit.
I should have sent you 2 of them. This is the greatest thing ever. This is why they play football, because they don't go to the damn class. Look at the classes they got. Nobody. Why do you think they can play football? But see, I was scrolling across things, and this popped up, and I'm like, this is why kids don't graduate nowhere. This is why they don't have an education, because this is what it does.
No, this is why they stay. They
So,
taking classes like this.
so the most unique courses of the SEC schools now. I went to one of these schools and I did not know. If I had known, I still would have taken the class, but I did not know.
Drugs, booze, and Mexican society. What you trying to say, Alabama?
Look at Alabama.
What are you trying to say, Alabama?
Now, I would have gone to Texas A&M. Texas barbecue straight up. We can't argue that. That's a class. That's a class.
Music of
Right
the Beatles, though. The Beatles. I ain't from Texas. I didn't think so. They ain't from America. The fuck?
American Gangster. What we gonna watch the Denzel movie?
No, I'm going to Georgia. I want to take
What?
that Waffle
That's
House
what I'm about to say.
geography
I
class.
am going to Georgia so I can figure out where every Waffle House is, so I can travel to every Waffle House in the history of the world. I'm there. I'm with you.
Introduction to
It's just
pistol.
a pistol.
Wait a minute, what's wrong with Kentucky? They trying to prepare for an apocalypse.
Yes. Emergency disaster communication humanity in a zombie apocalypse. So
But
how we gonna
just
treat each other when the zombies trying to kill us?
You gonna just skip over South Carolina?
No, I hadn't got there yet. But the best
Oh.
one of them all, the history of the devil. Listen, when I saw this, I showed my wife. He's like, "Yeah, that's perfect." Listen, it's the South. They had slavery. Ain't nothing the devil.
Oh, vampires in film and TV. Oh my God.
Somebody.
Florida talking about Taylor Swift.
Yes. The Beatles at Mississippi State. We're gonna learn about the Beatles. Is that what we're gonna do?
TC, you got a Jay-Z class, I think.
But these are why these dudes stay on the field. Because you know when you used to have to go to class and make a certain grade. Well, if I go to class and learn about barbecue, I'll eat this brisket and ribs during my class and take the That should be an easy fix for me. That's it.
I mean, you can't get no easier at Arkansas. Just the history of football.
Oh no, it's easy in Vanderbilt because they're in Nashville, country music. What else you listen to Nashville? Country music. It is beautiful. But we both agree. Georgia is where we're going to go to school. And Paul, come to us.
Paul, you're coming with us to Georgia because I'm gonna need all this update on the Waffle House. Okay, that's what I'm gonna need to know. But you talking about Michigan will be in there this year, by the way. Michigan, are you even allowed? Ain't y'all suspended? Y'all can't do nothing, man. Y'all need to pay that $35 million and shut the hell up. This is that sit your ass down moment right now.
Oh God. I'm not even fooling with y'all.
Oh my God, I can't even believe you even said that. Are they eligible? I don't even know if they can play in the CFP.
Paul, yes. It should be speed bumps, but the speed bumps are in the Waffle House parking lots. That's where the speed bumps are, sir. That's where it is.
All of them should have a parking damn thing for each class. Speed bumps on campus don't get towed. Boots on the ground, meaning on your car.
Boots on the wheel. We got boots on my wheel.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, don't do it fair. Yes, I am. Let's see. We will be there 10-2.
10-2.
10-2.
That's where y'all gonna be there? 10-2? Y'all ain't gonna get no record of it 10-2. Michigan ain't no.
10-2, 2-10 maybe, but and y'all like I said, pay that bill, man. Y'all better pay that people bill. Go play it. That $35 million ain't no joke. And I really don't know if they're even eligible. Are they? They're not. Ain't no infractions on the playoffs for them.
I don't know. I don't know.
Paul, you probably know, but keep hope alive. All right, so let's get on through this. I know TT got somewhere to be today. We done just 2-10. I'll take that bet. You might as well. Ain't a bet. The truth. WNBA. We only got a couple things to go through on the W. What I tell you what, Wednesday after we got off that damn podcast, uh, Paige lost her damn mind after. I
Yes,
mean,
she
when I
did.
they lost, they did. They lost a buzzer beater to LA. What's her name? Plum came through the lane, dropped the damn layup on him, little teardrop, got him. But I'm at the buzzer. But this was an awesome game. I think it was because nobody was playing. Everybody got hurt. Enrique's out. I mean, the point guard went down. I think she gone for the season. I don't know. I ain't heard, but they had nobody, and Paige just went on a tear. This chick dropped 40 on him. She dropped. Actually, it was a 40. It was 44. She dropped 44 on him.
44. She joined the rookie club. Cynthia Cooper, with some say the greatest WNBA player to ever play. Then they got Candace Parker, and we know what Candace did. And now Paige Becker.
And ain't no Caitlin in there.
44. Listen, all bow down. All bow down.
That girl, and it was an amazing 44 points. They couldn't do nothing with her. She was at the gym. She was playing street ball. She was playing street ball.
But
she was in a zone.
But they got eliminated from the playoffs in that game. They did shit everything, but they got
you didn't get eliminated. It was never eligible. Okay.
Listen, they got eliminated. Now they can't even get in. So we're gonna say it like that. But great game, great year, rookie of the year coming up, and you can see the future in Dallas. That's all we can see. And congratulations to Sparks. They won, but they still not even in the playoffs. So even that to make no difference. So
they still got a little chance. We're eligible. Stop playing. He said Michigan's still eligible. Do you, boo?
For what? Food stamps? More cameras to film other coaches? What you eligible for?
Oh man, I ain't even do you like that, Paul. Damn.
You eligible to pay those players with what? That money I'm sorry, Paul. I ain't got nothing against Michigan. I hate the conference, but I got nothing against Michigan. I'm sorry. My fault. Stay here.
Running through these old scores. We only got like 10 games left in the WNBA season before the playoffs. So this last 10-game stretch is about to be amazing. It's going to be crazy. But we did have a few games. Connecticut took care of Mystics, which is crazy. Anybody lose to Connecticut in Chicago, you suck. For today at least. Chicago beat New York. What the hell?
That's the one team they can beat. That they are built to beat New York. You know, there's always one team that is built to beat you. Back in the day when the Redskins played the Cowboys were great, the Skins were bad, but the Skins always beat the Cowboys. Something about how they built them, and Chicago is built to beat New York. That's all, no question.
I just don't understand. Atlanta even beat the Lynx. I mean, okay, that's more doable.
Yes.
Any given day, more doable, but
they got the second best record in the league. Atlanta got the second best record in the league. So yes, that is very, very doable. And finally, you see what happened down in that last game. They took now the third. I'm not saying the Aces are now the number 4 seed, so they've climbed themselves right on up to get the home courts there in the playoffs. But you don't want to be number 4 because number 4 plays the Lynx in the second round. You want to be at least number 2, so you're on the other side.
And the crazy thing, y'all probably only won just because Mercury, they didn't fly in at 3 a.m. Somewhere they fly, they didn't get there at 3 a.m.
Well, listen, most of them had their wives and their girlfriends with them, so they was relaxing and chilling. There ain't no difference.
No more Brick Barbie. She's like that. Great field goal this year. Only one off rebound against the Liberty. Yeah, ain't no more Brick Barbie. I don't know what the hell happened to her.
Well, see, he's saying no more Brick because she do all this. And I agree with you, but she only plays 4 games a year. So you can be, 3 games she's brick and 1 game she looks good with a great percentage. It's hard. When you only play 4 games a year. I'm just going to say congratulations.
They're not really saying nothing, though. That's what's driving me nuts. Between her and the old girl, Caitlin, I don't know what's going on with them, but I ain't going to worry about it.
Excuse me, no more Brick Barbies out there playing. She's playing. We ain't looking at it because they ain't beat nobody and nobody's seen it, but she's out there playing. Her and Cardoso
she did come back a game ago. One game ago.
Her and Cardoso looked really good together when they beat New York a couple of days ago.
That's sad. She's been out so long, and I'm so sick of them. I don't even watch them play. Brent's like, oh, they're playing. Like, who? Oh, I'm good. We can watch something on replay. I'm not doing it. So I'll go back.
On the replay. Oh, sorry.
We'll see how it goes. But yesterday had only a couple games. Lynx beat Fever. It was a good game, though. 90-95. I don't know when your girl coming back, Caitlin. Don't even
Nobody
matter.
knows. Nobody
Uh,
knows.
95-60, of course, the Wings got slaughtered by Seattle. And then Mercury beat the Valkyries. So it's coming down to the wire. Like I said, 10 games left. Cardosa is playing a lot better this year too. Must give her flowers. I am, and she's done hit 500. I think it's 500 rebounds, something like that. So yeah, 2 seasons. That's pretty good. Rishi, what's happening, homie? Appreciate you joining. What else I had on there? It's a couple games on today. 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock here, New York and Atlanta. I'm gonna watch that. It's gonna be a rematch because it just beat them. I'm gonna watch it. Other than that,
And
the two worst teams in the league,
in the
I'm not
last
watching
game,
it.
nobody watched bowl. Nobody watched the game. Connecticut and Chicago.
Nobody's watching that. And I'll watch Aces and the Mystics play. It should be a pretty decent game. Watch good old
Richie,
Kiki.
what up, sir? How you popped in there, man? We giving you a shout out. We ain't gonna leave you out there. We good to see you,
What's
player.
up?
Good to see you. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening? And Asia has gone full 2001 AI on WNBA Elite. Okay, she's on a whole nother level, baby. She's on a whole nother. She need a statue out in front of out there. She need one.
Now, on the side note, since you brought in Asia in this conversation, I wouldn't. A couple of days ago, the University of South Carolina announced that they killed the relationship with Under Armour and they signed with Nike. They're now a Nike school. That was a big thing. Now, one of the loopholes in that is an Asia Wilson clause that nobody talks about. That she is providing the sneakers for the young ladies and the traveling gear and all the stuff. It was written in the Nike contract for that. I said, that is amazing.
And Nike paying for it, just under her name.
Nike's paying for it. I was like, I understand the contract. But the funny part, if you read it, they talk about football and women's basketball. They don't see nothing but the men's basketball squad. They don't see nothing. But
we don't pay. We gotta pay to play.
But South Carolina is now a Nike school, which is we represent. And like I said, I love the Asia Wilson clause where she's going to provide the A1s, and they're looking at her the traveling the Asia traveling gear, so the young ladies can wear that kind of stuff. So welcome to Nike. We're big time now, right now. We're in the big schools again. They see the potential in the fighting chickens. So shout out Gamecocks.
That's called Dodo. Okay.
I think it was like 70 million over 10 years. 70 million.
And she deserves every cent. I'm loving it. Maybe some other schools will catch on and take her too. It ain't got to be just South Carolina. There's some other schools that will make it.
We got to take care of home first and move on.
So what's up with this one? And Mitchell for MVP?
Hell yeah, she's in the category of MVP. But the problem is, she that competition, the top three above her, it's kind of tough to crack. You know what I'm saying? She has been playing really well. She's been carrying them, and they gonna make the playoffs.
Most improved player of the year. She got to get some kind of damn award.
You know what I'm saying?
Make up for the award. Shit, this girl dropping 40 on them. Ain't nobody thinking about Caitlin. I'm trying to tell you, and when Caitlin's back, she gonna score 12 and 6 assists. Like, come on, man. Like, no, let this girl. She's a baller.
This girl is cooking. They were so happy when she re-signed and came back, and she could have gone anywhere she wanted to. Free agent. She came back to Indiana because she loved it, and she's showing why she is who she is.
But because she's having such a good season, when Caitlin comes back, do you think there's going to be any, and I ain't going to say animosity, but do you feel Mitchell should be on another team where she can excel and be the actual star? Because when Caitlin comes back, she's going to take a back seat. She can't drop 40. They won't let her. And that's not right when you're that prolific of a scorer and a player. She should be somewhere that she can actually play her game. And with Caitlin, it takes away. Most people didn't even know this girl could do all of this. I knew she could, but she's being handicapped because of Caitlin.
This I blame the coaching staff. They got to perfect the system, and this is Coach White's first year back in Indiana. So I think she was trying to figure out the piece of the puzzle, and she figured out what the piece is. Kelsey Mitchell is the piece.
But what are they going to do when she comes back next season?
With Caitlin Clark coming back, Clark can have the eyes on him, but I guess Clark is going to be more dangerous if she passes that ball to Mitchell, because then it can be a 1-2 that you can't stop. Who are you going to guard?
But they're not going to run the offense through Mitchell. We both know that.
Well, Mitchell only run the offense because everybody's hurt. I agree, but they.
But she deserves. She's proven she should be going through.
They have run the offense to Mitchell. The problem is Caitlin just shoots when she shoots. Mitchell is the primary offensive player. When they get an offensive set, they try to get the ball to Mitchell. And if not, you big girl down low. But when you coming down and trying to pull up, that's a different thing. So you're going to bring that back in. You're going to try to incorporate both of them and figure it out. I believe next year they're going to be better. But I don't know. We don't even know if Caitlin going to be back. This injury that we don't know about, maybe she out next year too. We never know what's going on. So
Yeah, we don't know what's wrong with her, but I don't know. I think that's going to be some stuff. But Kelsey Mitchell, she deserves to be able to drop her average of 30 a game because she could be an average 30-point a game person
but,
on any given team.
But right now, she's a boss. It's just tough for her to get into that. She could be in the conversation. That's like Alicia Gray in Atlanta in the conversation MVP. But
at least put her in there.
But that top three. It's tough to crack.
She's not going to win it, but I think she deserves to be in the conversation with those three. She's number 4, and it just is what it is.
Correct.
But so and Paul, like Paul said, she's definitely the team MVP. Yeah, not league yet, but she could be if they just unleash her.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
Let her cook. But lastly, we got on here is the WNBA playoffs. That's what she was talking about.
You talking playoffs?
Yeah, so you can see we got 10 games left. So with 10 games left, this is the standings right now. And this is what I was telling you. It's a little bit there. Los Angeles can't get in there. They can't get in there. They're only 1 game down. So
yeah, the only 2 that now 3 technically out of Chicago, Dallas, and Connecticut. I think Washington and Los Angeles still have hopes that they can sneak into the playoffs. Who are they
going to push out? Seattle, Valkyries.
Yeah, I think more likely Golden State possibly, and Seattle's sitting there trying to figure out. All you gotta do is lose one game you're supposed to. and I know Seattle and Los Angeles got head up games, so they're going to get a chance to play it up. But as you see, the top Atlanta that we talked about all season that we were sleeping on.
We didn't sleep on them. We talked about them. We knew.
That's it right there. Vegas has now hit that stride and said, listen, we figured it out. We just had to figure this out. And now
New York just hanging on. They did enough to go to the playoffs, but they out of their first round. I don't care who they play. They can play the Valkyries and I think they'll damn lose first round. So, the way they're playing.
So we will see. I'm loving every minute of it.
And Bree shouldn't have been the reason that they dropped like that. I mean, hell, Indiana's still up there and they lost Caitlin. I mean, they came together as a team. Hell, Valkyries, they lost their top player. They still in the damn mix. So it can't be just because of Bree. I don't know what's going on up there.
We will see what happens, but we still got some time. I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it in playoffs. For me, I'm in.
And I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of sports on the day. WNBA, NFL. A little bit of college football, so it's time to get crunk, y'all. So that's all we got this evening for you. We'll be back Tuesday. We're going to cover a little bit of the games that's going to be on Thursday and next Saturday. We jumping all the way in there. Hopefully, if we're on, we'll see. I don't know. TT going to be at one of the games. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we see how that goes and stuff.
We're going to see how it goes. But what shout-out you got?
Shout out to everybody who's on the podcast today. Everybody who participated, everybody who's in there, everybody who looking at it now, who gonna look at it later, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ferris Camera for finally sticking in there. You know, she's struggling there because I got to shout out the camera right there.
He don't even know he snap, crackling, and popping this whole damn show on his microphone. But we ain't gonna talk about him.
That's what you're gonna try to pull up for me. That's what you're gonna do because your camera didn't work. All right, but other than that, shout it out. What about yourself?
Oh, man, shout out to everybody that joined today. Paul, y'all make sure y'all check out the Extra Point. Come on at 9 a.m. right before us every Saturday. But no, just shout out to everybody. Shout out to my son and all his homies or whatever they doing down there. Hope y'all be all right. Drink lots of water, people. He gets alerts, too. I think he watched me on Twitch. But good job moving, buddy. But thank you to everybody who joined. I'm going to chill today. Next weekend is my birthday weekend coming up. I'm always excited about my birthday and another cycle of life that God gave me. I'm only going to be 21. I can actually buy alcohol now. Yeah. It's on, buddy. It's on.
How you been 21 for like 30 years?
Shut your face.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I outside of that, just shout out to everybody who definitely come and support us. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. If you own my personal page, your ass need to be on this one. Okay, so make sure you tell a friend and keep supporting us. What Paul got? Turn up. You already know the turn up is real. The turn up is real.
And Dylan Edwards just got injured. Running back for Kansas State, the one that was at Connecticut. Excuse me, Colorado. Transfer. Looked like he just got hurt, but we'll see what happens.
Game 1. So, all right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to see y'all Tuesday because y'all know how we do it. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday.
Peace.
Peace.